Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Hector Santiago enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Hector Santiago.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McNeil is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now batting, Chris Iannetta. His head-to-head line against Hector Santiago. He's 2 for 4.
Iannetta.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting, the right fielder.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Freeland on second. Blackmon at first. 1 gone. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Wilson. Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McNeil racing back to the track, and this will bang up against the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Rosario's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, he and Desmond as he rips it on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 12 and the Mets nothing. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th.
Now
4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Davis.
Standing in, J.D. Davis. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready once again, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last
The
trip.
second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Ready for another chance? Chris Iannetta. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
In now, Kyle Freeland. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the
right
ball
fielder,
well,
number
but now he's
19,
mixing in a base hit
Charlie
late in the game,
Blackman.
giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just an absolute laser
Up next
that
for
time.
Colorado,
Screaming off the bat,
third
if you
baseman,
will. And Show Track
Nolan
tells us it went out at
Arenado.
112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, that's a
The first
baker's
baseman,
dozen.
number
13
9,
runs right there, and they
Daniel
can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless,
attention,
there's
please.
some happy men in that
Now
dugout.
pitching for the
Luis
New York
Avilan
Mets,
comes on to pitch
Number
now, hoping for
43,
better results than
Luis
the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Daniel Murphy will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Rockies lead it 13-0. At the plate, Dominic Smith starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Man, he is looking flat out
batter,
unhittable on the
number 1.
mound right now.
Shortstop,
That's 5 straight
Ahmed.
punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his
Rosario.
defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in a knock, and that's exactly what they. But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight. Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ionetta shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Popped him up. Story is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Rockies scored a lucky 13 in this one. Kyle Freeland is the winning pitcher of record. Jacob deGrom allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please